it's Martha Blessing from Soul Light Healing Academy, and I want to share a channeling. Came through. I don't know if channeling is the right word. It's a channeling for me about light and protection of our energies. And what came through in my morning healings and practice and stillness was, I've been in this line of work. I've been in the healing world for 30 years and was even in it before the internet, right? And so I'm dating myself, but really, really important. There is a paradigm shift in healing, in the energies, in the cosmos. And it has been happening for a while. And quite honestly, I was kind of not turned off to it, but maybe closed off, shut down from it, because I felt like I wanted to stay my course and stay my path, right? Like it was very important to me to always have this purity and know, like I was really grateful that I always knew the truth when I heard it about certain things. One of my early set of guides, Grayson, that I channeled, they were like the shit disturbers, right? And they would always like literally be over my shoulder, and somebody would say something and they'd go like, no, that's not true. And they would do the course correct, right? And it always was true. It always panned out. And it was more truth about reality. So there is a lot of shit, BS in the energetic, in the quote spiritual world. And a lot of it is fear-based. And I'm not as concerned about that as my work, my path, my purpose with people is to help get people out of this old paradigm, right? If you know me or you've listened to me at all, I was a nurse in Western medicine for 25 years. I've had multiple healing journeys out of some big sort of diagnoses, right? 10 years of daily chronic pain, cancer, big nerve disc, central nervous system disorders. And so my path, my purpose is for the healer, for the light worker, for the empath, for the person who is struggling with a pain body, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. We are at a really profound tipping point right now. But a lot of the sort of information that had come through up to a certain point no longer serves us. And part of that was around protection. Okay? And when we're an empath, when we're sensitive, or when we're a light worker, there's two things that could be going on about protection, right? And this used to always really like just burn my ass. I'd get so annoyed with this, and I'd see it and hear it all the time, right? I had a brick and mortar, I had a wellness center, and I also had a spiritual book and gift shop. So I was in this arena every day, all day for many, many years, and I compiled the energy and was always getting the channelings and the corrections from Grayson, from the guides, from Source, and I knew it was high level, right? And so there was this idea and this concept of, I'm just going to zip myself up in white light. Like this is a big thing with Doreen Virtue, right? God bless her. You just zip yourself up in light and you protect yourself. There's so many things that are wrong with that at this stage in our life, in our world, in our development. And some people feel that they need that even more because of the chaos and the energies. However, if you truly want to live a soul-aligned life, if you want to live your purpose, and you are meant to live your purpose in abundance, prosperity, health, joy, freedom, you are meant to be light and shine and to feel good. We got embedded in the pain body in our central nervous systems. And so the high level guides and the channels, at least that I work with, they are bringing in frequencies and patterns to correct this, because we're not getting it on our own. And there's a lot of healers and a lot of light workers and a lot of empaths who are stuck in these patterns. They cannot get their life out of the dumpster fire mode, right? No matter what they do. And they're trying all the manifestation. They're trying all the, and I get it. I was there for many years. So I'm not having judgment on it, but we are at a tipping point especially in breaking out of this old paradigm, number one. And this idea of protection, when you get to higher levels, like what the Arcturians, Bukta said to me, they are such pure, like truly the love and the light that comes through. It is so unearthly. There's no human love that is as powerful as this love and this light and the purity of it, right? Like the first time they came through, I literally just wept from how good it felt to be immersed and to receive that depth of love. Like everything is melted away and there's just that. And at that level, okay, there's nothing to protect. It's fire, okay? It's fire. There is nothing to protect. That is our lower human safety, security, persecution imprint. I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable, ego 3D. That zip me up in light to make me feel safe and protected, that's the pain body. That's the persecution. That's the shame, the guilt, the religion, the teachers, the indoctrination. And somebody created that shit to feel safe. And it became like a viral, right? Urban legend, whatever. It's not true. It's not reality. It's not truth. At the highest level of your soul, there is nothing that you need to protect yourself from. Now, when you cut yourself off, when you do that protection, you're living in fear, you're living in doubt, you're living in worry, you're constricting your entire life force. And what is actually meant to come in to heal you cannot come in. People don't even realize what they're doing. And so what you most want, you won't allow yourself to receive. No, I'm going to shut this down, cut this off, protect this, do that. It's a lie. You do not need to protect yourself. When I do the healing work that I do, I'm that pure channel to receive that, and I'm literally pouring it out to you. It just moves through me, and I literally open up the channels and open up the field for you to receive it. People think, oh, well, the healing didn't work. I'll tell you why the healing isn't working if you're working with someone who's high level and who's doing that. You're in protection mode. You're not willing to receive that level of love and light into your body because you are still indoctrinated in unworthy, unlovable persecution. I don't fit in, whatever that is. So the way out of that is to do the reprogramming, to release that imprint. I go into the subconscious, actually, release that imprint. We do that work. But it's also to put the light in, right? It's healing is at this level is not about someone who says, oh, I see this block and I'm going to take this out and I'm going to move that and I'm going to go into your digestion and poof into what I call like fluff and buff, right? And I don't mean to offend anyone at this that's doing healing work, but there are different levels and there are different structures in the dimensions of healing. So at this high level dimension, it's not about protection. It's never been about protection.